Hey, Slant Route Podcast. This is Shaine, and my quick review of the game is the 49ers win. Congratulations. You beat a terrible Patriots team. Good job. You should have won, because if you had lost, who knows what we'd be talking about right now. Probably wouldn't have been good. Anyway, as you can see, I'm going to be doing an all 22 film analysis of this game as best as I can. I'm not some expert here or anything like that, but I'm gonna watch the game from this angle here and see how it goes. I won't go through the whole game because then we'll be here for 2, 3, 4 hours. I don't want to be on for too long. Pause, and we'll see what happens. So I'm excited because when I was watching the game, hearing the commentators, Greg Olson to me just before I start this, Greg Olson definitely sounded like obviously he's a big Brock Purdy fan. I believe he was the guy. He and who was the other guy he was with? Burkhardt, Kevin Burkhardt, I think is his name. They were watching his first game against the Buccaneers when Tom Brady was the quarterback. And I guess I remember like, who is this guy? Are you kidding me? He got out of that pressure, was able to find Deebo Samuel. Wow, this is crazy. So anyway, let's get started. This is the very first play of the game. And one of the things that I just want to say too, as well, that is probably going to be, and people have been saying this too, especially about the defense, is that you see the 4-man front. Those are the 4 who are going to rush. I hope as the season goes on, they do a little more disguising. Oh, you think it's a 4-man front like usual? Well, how about we move back 2? Or we rush 7? I don't know, something crazy. Because when you constantly just do a 4-man rush, the offense and the quarterback are going to go, oh, yeah, 4-man. Okay, cool. I have to worry about these guys out there. But if you're acting like a 4-man front, 2 of them drop back. I don't know. Maybe they'll confuse the offense a little bit. I don't know. Call me crazy. Am I crazy? Maybe a little bit. Anyway. So that was a run of no gain. So look at like how Nick Bosa is just lines up there, and so yeah, this is another thing too, is that the run defense hasn't been that great. This was the game where the Patriots offensive line hasn't been great, and you're just hoping, okay, at least we can have something going on, right? Okay, it was a first down from the Patriots. Yeah, I remember this too. I was thinking, are they gonna score? Are they gonna score in the first drive? Crazy. Anyway, so okay, that was a good defense there. Yeah, see, look, this is one of the things that I was talking about. You see them rushing. See, look, this guy right here, he's rushing in. So it's not just 4, it's 5 now. And then you have another one here. But because it's a run and they get like 3 yards there. 2, 3 yards. See, now this is what I'm talking about too. This is another one I'm talking about. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 7 people on the line. You have 7 people on the line. And then when the play goes, I believe only Fred Warner is the one that goes back. Even if it didn't work, at least they're showing something different. It's not just, oh, 4-man front, 4-man rush. That's it. There were 7 on the line. One of them dropped back. At least they're doing something different. Another run. Yeah, I mean, the run defense for the 49ers hasn't been great. This really was like a confidence booster. Okay, we can beat the Patriots run game. Great. That's awesome. Great. How are you going to do against the Seahawks? How are you going to do against Kyler Murray next week? I mean, there's still questions here. Yeah, they won, but still a lot of questions. Yeah, that was a good one too. That seemed to be a little low. Now here's a I believe this was fourth down. I don't think they ended up doing this, but here's another thing I'm talking about. So I mean, you still see a three. You still let me try to speak English. You see three here, but then you have one, two, three, four, five here. You don't know. I mean, maybe these two are going to go. Who knows? But you only see three, so you think, oh, is there going to be another one rushing? Who knows? We'll see. I mean, I guess technically he's down too, but so I think again, I don't think they end up doing this play here, but you can see that it was probably man because he kept following this guy here. Okay, we don't need to see the punt. All right, so here's the first play for the 49ers offense. I mean, even this look. I mean, even the Patriots defense are doing something. I mean, they're doing like a 3-4, right? They're doing a 3-4. I mean, Jordan Mason is able to find a little daylight there. That was pretty cool. Yeah, see, I think for this one here, this is one where I mean, clearly you want to go to the right, but I think if he maybe had seen over here, maybe he could have cut back to the left, possibly. Maybe beat this guy. I don't know. Maybe I'm nitpicking a little too much there. Oh yeah, Dominic Pooney gets hurt there in that play. It's not good. Another thing too about the 49ers offense, and I see a lot of people talking about what's the identity of the offense. I think as we see, especially with Brock, Kyle does trust and has a little more confidence in Brock Purdy and when he is in passing. When he passes the ball, he definitely has more confidence in him than he did with Jimmy. I mean, we can all agree on that, right? So that's why he does a lot of these empty sets where it's a bunch of like four wide receiver, five wide receiver sets or whatever it is. I mean, it could be also one of those things where maybe Kyle did ask, "Hey, Brock, what are you comfortable with?" He says, "I do like I do like the shotgun. I mean, you can do the drop back if you like, but I do like a shotgun. I do like the pass." And so maybe that was part of it. I don't know. Oh yeah, he runs here. Now, I do want to see if there was anyone open that he could have thrown to. Let's see. And this is a 3rd and 3. So I guess you could make the argument here. Sorry that this play button here, but you could make the argument he had who's it, Eric Sober. He could have maybe thrown it there, but he did have this other defender here in the way, so he probably didn't. That's why he didn't throw it to him. I mean, he also had this guy here. I mean, look at this guy. This guy's kind of open. He could have thrown it to him, especially since this guy was right. There's nobody on this side. He could have thrown it here. I think if he had thrown it to maybe like right here, he'd have to throw it like right on the 25-yard line, right here between the 30 and the 20. He could have had a completion, maybe. But I think running it was probably the safer option. That's probably why he ended up doing that. You know, it's funny, I said too, I tweeted this out because I completely forgot that Debo Samuel had even gotten a handoff, but he did get a handoff on that play, so I was wrong. Great throw to Brandon Ayuk, wide open, gets to about the 34-yard line, that's great. Let's see if there's anyone else open on this play, let's just see. I mean, look at this guy, right? This guy right here, I mean, I don't think he was gonna throw it to him anyway. I mean, I guess he could have thrown it there, but you know that Brock Purdy wants to throw it down the field a little bit. He's not just gonna throw it. I mean, we saw that with the Rams game, right? Too, where it seemed like he just didn't want to go for the check down. Throwing with anticipation because as you see, if you're he's throwing it right now, and Brandon I guess just turned. So it's a great throw, great catch. Brandon Ayuk coming alive here. Able to break through tackles. Look, if CMC doesn't come back, if he doesn't, because we just learned that he had Achilles tendonitis, bilateral Achilles tendonitis, I believe it's called. Both of his Achilles have something going on there. So if that is a career-ending injury, or he's not able to come back this season, I mean, you don't think if he's fully healthy, they're going to trade Jordan Mason, right? You don't think that's going to happen? I mean, I would hope not. I would hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, see, this is another one. This is a throw here where I mean, I think I feel like with this one, he was probably just staring at his receiver the whole time. I think he was looking at is that Chris Conley? Yeah, I think that's Chris Conley. I think he had Chris Conley. See, I think if he had looked to his left, Brandon Ayuk's open. Is that Brandon Ayuk? I'm pretty sure it's Brandon Ayuk. Maybe I don't know, but whoever that was on the left side, who is that? I think that's Ayuk. But I want to go back to the other play. I want to go back to that play. I mean, as you see, oh, okay. Guess we're going to that play. I hit the button too many times. Here we go. Yeah, see, he had him open. If he had thrown it here instead, that would have been a completion, but instead he threw it in the middle of the field and great play by the defender. Oh well. Yeah, see, I think he made a good decision here. I don't think there was anybody open really. Maybe right here. Who's that? Use check? Yeah, maybe probably could have given it to use check, I suppose. But again, I think running it was probably the best option there. Another empty set, shotgun. And yeah, see, again, this is another one of those. Oh, see, I mean, come on. He had this guy open on here on top. Who is that? Is that Mason? I think that's Jordan Mason right there. He could have thrown it to him. Damn. He could even throw it to Deebo Samuel up here. Deebo Samuel was open. He actually beat his man sort of in man-to-man coverage. That's crazy. Deebo Samuel beat his guy here. Look at that. He won. Sort of, but still, I mean, geez. Ladies and gentlemen, Deebo Samuel won in coverage. He beat man to man. Crazy. Look at that. Look at that. Come on. He could have thrown it to him. Oh, well. You could make the argument on that one. You could make the argument that maybe the pressure was getting to him. I guess there's the point there that he would throw it there because there was a guy right in his face. I think if he was looking to the right, he could have thrown it to Deebo. But I don't maybe I feel like if he had thrown it to the right, maybe if he had thrown it to the right here, right where the first down marker is, I think Deebo would have gotten it. But maybe if the defender wasn't in front of his face, I don't know, maybe if who lost that? Who lost that? He just runs right past. Who's that? Is that Aaron Banks? He runs right past Aaron Banks. Come on. I mean, come on. See his ability to get out of that pressure there. That's one of his unsung abilities right there. Look at that. And now people are scrambling to get open. He's able to get to Kittle. Come on. That's one of the best plays of the game right there. Hidden George Kittle right there for a first down. It's great. Now, we all know how this ends, this drive, but we'll see how this goes. Great run by Mason there. It's a good fake. I think I feel like in probably in any other scenario, this probably would have been a touchdown, but he didn't count for this guy probably to get the Debo that fast. See, I think if Kittle had actually done a route instead of blocking, if he had maybe done a little block and then went up, it is possible he could have went with Kittle, but that's not what ended up happening. Oh, and also, I mean, again, Ayuk is open. Ayuk is open on the top there. Look at this. Ayuk's open. Brock, Ayuk is open. He was looking at Debo the entire time. He's looking at Debo the whole time this play is going on. He's like, I faked it. I faked the handoff. I'm looking because this play, it's going to Debo 100%. This is a Debo Samuel touchdown play right here. This is the Debo Samuel catches a touchdown pass right here. But as we see up top, Brandon Ayuk is wide open. He's open. Throw it to him right now. If he threw it to him right where where the R is, touchdown. I'm gonna see that one again. So let it play. You know that this play is going to Debo the whole time. But see, I think he could have thrown it to if he looked to the right, maybe he could have thrown it to Ayuk. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't comfortable. Maybe he's not comfortable with that type of throw because his feet aren't set the way he likes it. I don't know. Yeah, see, this is another one too where yeah, see, I don't think Jawan didn't beat his man as well. Debo Samuel, what is Debo doing? I mean, I'm no expert in route running, but I think when you just skip and do this before you juke, the defender knows where you're going. I mean, look at this. Da 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 ba. Yeah, the defender doesn't even move when he does that. He's just standing there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know what you're doing. I know where you're going. Also, I mean, I don't know. I don't really think you could have done anything with this one. I don't think it would have been a touchdown either way, wherever you went. So anyway, we don't need to see that. And can I just say, can we get rid of the kickoff? Like, can we just get rid of it every single time? It was supposed to be a dynamic kickoff. What's so dynamic about the same thing over and over again? I think maybe one or two kickoffs were returned actually in this game. Like, I thought this was supposed to be, oh yeah, more dynamic, more. There could be more returns. There be more returns for touchdowns. Great. There's probably been like one so far. I don't know. What do I know? Anyway, there's the fumble right there. I mean, that's a great play. I mean, Sam Okawanu just gets that ball out, and that's great. That's a good play. That is a great play. Now, again, you're hoping you better get a touchdown. We know how this drive ends, but anyway, Jordan Mason's able to find the hole again. He's able to find a nice little seam there. I think this one could have gone a little longer. I think if maybe he went to the right, he could have done something there. I don't know. Yeah, see, that one was dead on arrival. They're in four. They have a bunch up on the right. Let me see what happened here. Up, see this guy. Look at this. Look at how Brock escapes the pressure. That guy is untouched. This defender here is untouched. He just goes all in. Brock sees him probably like the last second and is able to do the little shift motion there. I mean, he does that almost. It seems like he does that at least once a game. He's able to get out of the pocket, steps back, tries to find something, doesn't find anything. See, okay, that's another one where it's like, okay, I mean, I feel like maybe his players just. I'm sure any of his receivers probably could have gotten open there, but you know, but that was a great. That's great escapability from Brock, able to try and make something out of nothing. Because I mean, that guy had him. I mean, if he didn't move, he had him gone, like knocked out. But he was able to do a little shift thing, move out of the pocket, try and do some. Another thing too that he does that I think I saw Peyton Manning talk about it is look how I mean, he steps back, right? He steps back to make the defense look. Oh, I gotta go this way because you're thinking he's just gonna go that way, but he actually moves back, and then he does it again. I mean, that's a lot of explanation on a play that where nothing happens. But I mean, there's no touchdown or whatever, but still, that's a great escapability by Brock. So anyway, another field goal. Again, that was just, you know, the Patriots are still in this game by now. It's 6-0, but it should be 14-0, 10-0 at the least. Well, I guess 6-0 at the least, but it should be 14-0 right now. That's great defense right there. I mean, it's great defense. This is second quarter, right? I mean, Fred Warner is just all over the field. He's everywhere. He's like the bee you can't get rid of. He's just everywhere. Oh man, an aspect of this play here, the Fred Warner interception, is that I believe that's Leonard Floyd on that side who just barely misses, who just barely does not get to Jacoby Brissett before he throws it. But I think right there he throws it as like a, oh crap, I'm about to get hit. I mean, look at that. And then he intercepts the ball, and then it's pick six. Look at that. Awesome. I mean, seriously, get rid of the kickoff. I mean, seriously, come on. Of course, we know about the. Oh wait, that's later on. There you go. See it man, Jacoby Brissett was spinning. He spun around like three times right there. Crazy. See, this is the type of pressure and the type of defensive presence that Niners fans have been. I mean, yeah, pressures are great, but I would like the quarterback to get sacked. And I think I saw where I think Kevin Givens has the most sacks right now. Kevin Givens. It's crazy. Yeah, see, again, this is another one of those where it's literally what you see on this defense is what you're gonna get. It's a 4-3. I mean, you couldn't, like, I don't know, maybe have one of the defensive tackles step back or have Fred Warner try and blitz the quarterback, something. It's just the same maybe I get it. You're not gonna do that every single defensive play, whatever. But I mean, it's just, "Oh, yeah, 4-3. Okay, great." Yeah. Easy completion. There you go. Now, see, this one's more, see, again, it's another just a 4 rush. Did you see that? Fred Warner just pushed his guy down. Look at that. Just knocks him out. Look at this. Boom. Just gets him. See, another 4-man rush, but, it's a run, so whatever. I believe this is the drive where they go 4 on 4th and they don't get it, I think. Oh, no. Oh. But see, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying about the just a regular old 4-3, you know, whatever. But I mean, they still get the sack, so they go. But again, when you're going up against the Patriots, who don't have a great offensive line. Jacoby Brissett isn't that mobile. How are the 49ers gonna what are they gonna do against Kyler Murray, who they've had problems getting sacks on? When I go up against Seattle, I mean, it's Geno Smith, but Seattle's been playing great. Although I think aren't they didn't they lose to the Lions? I'm not looking at the game, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say that they well, actually I can just look it up right now. Oh, there you go. 42-27 right now. But how are they gonna handle those guys? I mean, Dak Prescott's mobile. How are they gonna, I don't know. Kyler Murray of all, and Patrick Mahomes, obviously, but I'm counting that one as a loss before, I'm counting that as a loss until proven otherwise. Kyler Murray is a mobile quarterback. How are they going to handle that guy? He's giving him fits all the time. Anyway, hey, Jacoby Brissett, it's great practice. So yeah, I think this is the drive that they try for. I think they go for on fourth down and they don't get it. Look at this. Fred Warner, number 99, also disrupting that. Look at this. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff right there. Fred Warner, defensive player of the year candidate by far. I mean, as of right now, shouldn't he be defensive player of the year, right? As of right now? Hell yeah. All right. Okay, so he's not going to check down here. He's not going to check down to Jordan Mason, right? Yeah, he gives it to Kittle. Yeah, there you go. See, this is another. See, I mean, again, if he had just throw it to Mason right now, throw it to Mason right now. I don't even care if you get 3 yards. Throw it to Mason. Nobody's open. Maybe use check, but this guy's right there. So if you throw it to him, he could get him. But again, this gets some yardage. Mason's open, or he was open. Just right now, throw it to him. I don't care if you get 3 yards. Just throw it to him. But clearly, what Brock is doing is he's looking at Debo right here. He's looking at Kittle. Ayuk, I think, is up on top, and he doesn't. Just throw it to the check down. Throw it to Mason or use check. Anyway, great throw and pass to great pass and catch to Juwan Jennings. That's great. Man, that's crazy too, because really nobody else is open other than the checkdowns. Yeah, nobody's really open. Although you could make the art, maybe because he had already thrown it, right? He had already thrown it to Jennings. Yeah, he'd already thrown it to Jennings. If he had thrown it maybe to Ayuk, that could have been a touchdown. But great catch by Jennings. So there's that. There you go. Jordan Mason breaking a tackle. Oh, this was the penalty. Okay, yeah. See, and I like how the referee throws the flag right on his face. Like, yeah, you got a penalty. Which, I mean, that's a great play, regardless. Yeah, that's not good. Is this the other touch? No, no, it's not. Use check with his one catch a game. There you go. Okay, this has to be the second of 3 touchdown passes this guy throws. I mean, look at again, the escapability of Brock Purdy is just so crazy good. Everybody's running. I mean, come on. And then everything about this is another one of those. It's like the Brandon Ayuk drops, like the one in the quarter end zone against the Jets. That would have been a top 100 NFL of this season play by far if he had caught that ball. This is another one of those. If it wasn't a penalty, this would have been a top 100 in the NFL video of the top 100 plays. But again, penalty. I think one of them was on Debo too. I mean, come on, deep. I think this is the touchdown right here. Yeah, I mean, again, the escapability of this guy. Look at this. Okay, no, it's the next one, but still, the escapability. Actually, I want to go back to that. I want to go back to that play. Oh, this is the damn. Keep going back. Sorry. All right, 2nd and 10. I want to see if there's anyone open. I mean, Debo's open. I guess you could have thrown it to him, but Debo's just standing there walking. Debo is standing there just walking. I mean, I don't know. Try and beat your guy there. Wave your hands. Hey, I'm open. What are you doing? Why are you just walking? Everybody else is running around. Even Juwan Jennings, who's like way on the same side as you, is actually trying. You're just walking. Come on. Okay, this is the touchdown. I mean, this is a great play. I mean, look at this. Again, now this is going to be on the top 100. I mean, if it's not, I'll be super surprised, but that has to be on the top 100 NFL plays right now. That one and the Juwan Jennings over the like in front of the defender catch. That's got to be on there too. So I don't want to get to every single one of these here. Yeah, let's just go to this one here. Go to the next offensive drive here. Going to Debo again. See if anybody here was open that he could have went to. I think you can make an argument. All right, Ayuk is open. Ayuk is open. Although he didn't throw it. If he had waited an extra second, I think he could have given it to Ayuk there. Because, I mean, yeah. Oh, fumble. Yeah, that's not good. Luckily, they got that one back. I think this is the one that Juwan, right? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Never mind. See that again, this is another well, this is one where This one's on the offensive line. I mean, they just get look at this. Who's on this other side that gets beat? Let's see. Who is that? Is that Aaron Banks? Aaron Banks getting beat? Is that why he Yeah, Aaron Banks gets beat there, and then he gets to Brock, and yeah, so Aaron Banks loses that battle. I think this is the one that they actually get score points here. Yeah, they get a field goal here. I want to see the touchdown from the Patriots here. I mean, look, you can do all your shifts as much as you want on the line, but if the offense knows it's just a four-man rush with two linebackers and an extra corner, I mean, come on. It really did seem like the Patriots did a lot of screens this game. Is that this part of their offense? Just throw a screen. Just throw a screen. Okay, yeah, I think I remember this one too. Yeah, wide open. Yep. And so this guy right here, I think if he had stayed on him, who is that? If he had stayed on him right here, if he had stayed on him instead of going for the Nick Bosa, see, it's Nick Bosa. If Nick Bosa, the one time Nick Bosa could have dropped into coverage, he could have gotten that ball. I don't know, but easy touchdown. There you go. I don't even think they had the kickoff on that one. Oh yeah, here we go. This is a great throw to Debo. One of the few times that Debo actually defeats his guy in coverage there. Now, I did see someone say that if Brock had thrown it like an extra yard in front of him, it may have been a touchdown. I don't know. Maybe it's possible, but he still caught it. That was about as good of a throw as you're going to get. Pretty much just handed it to him. So great play. See, this is a good one. This is a pretty good play here. I mean, Kittle's right there. Ayuk is definitely not getting that ball for sure. There's like two guys around him. This guy is going to definitely get him if he catches it. Yeah. So, I mean, this is one of those good plays where, hey, Mason's right there. He's wide open. Throw it to him. Perfect. There you go. Touchdown. There was a problem with the video. Oh, boy. That was to Chris Conley, I think. So let's see what happened here. Yeah, I mean, I think if he had waited, maybe I mean, I think the throw to Ayuk wouldn't have happened because you have this defender right here. So I think if anything, yeah, everybody's well defended here. So I mean, I don't think there was really anywhere for him to go. Although I guess if he waited an extra second, he could have given it to Kittle here. But there was a guy like right in front of his face again. So you know, and of course, and Kittle kind of went in after doing his block for like a couple seconds, going, "Oh, actually, yeah, I can get the ball." But yeah, so that probably wasn't going to go anywhere anyway. I mean, if Conley had caught that, that would have been great. But it's a great catch by Ayuk. Although I think you could make an argument here too because he threw it to Ayuk. He could have thrown it right here. I believe that is that use check. He could have thrown it to use check. If maybe he could have given it to Kittle a little over the top there, could have given it to him. Also, you have this guy right here. I believe that's Jennings. Is that Jennings? Yeah, I think that was Jennings. If he could have thrown it to Jennings, but good catch by Ayuk there. Jordan Mason has a really good initial burst. I mean, he gets the ball and then boom, look at that. Cuts and really good cut. Look at that. That's great. And I will debunk, not debunk, but I will argue on the fact that any running back can do this in Kyle Shanahan's offense. Well, I mean, I can name like Jermichael Hasty was Trey Sermon. Oh my gosh. And then Tayshawn, what was his TDP? Tayshawn Ty Davis Price. That wasn't good either. And a lot of people were saying that Jordan Mason, I mean, come on. He's gonna be good. Watch. And like I said at the beginning about CMC and his bilateral Achilles tendonitis, if he does come back and they want to inch him into the game, I hope they don't give Christian McCaffrey like 35 runs or something like that. That would just be crazy. I would probably guess he would maybe come back week 11, 12, maybe somewhere in there. Honestly, I would just see if they're going to make the playoffs or not. Playoffs. I would just wait for that. Even then, I would okay, maybe if they know they have a chance of making the playoffs, maybe week 13, 14, somewhere in there. But I wouldn't want to just, all right, Jordan, thanks for your service, but CMC's back in 30 to 40 touches. Let's go. And Jordan will get like 2. I don't want that. It should be if they do have CMC come back, I think Jordan should, if you want CMC to start, fine. Have him start, but it really should be about an even split for touches on for that. It should be 20 for Mason and 10 for CMC. Sorry, CMC. I know you're the guy, but you did have bilateral Achilles tendonitis or whatever it's called. Your Achilles could, even though you're fine, your Achilles could still rupture any moment. So Jordan Mason's still the guy right now until we feel more comfortable with you playing at a higher and more consistency, more, get more touches. this was a run that I think definitely could have been. I mean, right, okay, so right here, I mean, it's probably wishful thinking, but I think maybe if he had cut back a little bit to the left, he could have gotten something. I mean, there is a hole, there is a lane there. There's a lane right here. I think if he had waited just an extra second, maybe he felt he could have gone there. He could have gotten through there, but I don't know. I think if he went to the left, he could have gotten some yards there, but oh well. Oh, this is who's open here? No, that guy's not open for sure. He gets double covered. Brandon Ayuk. He goes to Brandon Ayuk. This guy right here, he's open. He's open. I mean, if he had waited an extra second, he had a time. He had a decently clean pocket there. He could have, if he had waited, he could have seen this guy right here wide open. Who's that? Debo? He could have thrown it to Debo. Going to the next opening or offensive drive here for the Niners. I mean, look at that initial burst though. He just goes for what is this? Around there, like 16. Goes for about 20 plus. Look at this. Great run by Jordan Mason. I'm telling you, you have to go with a hot hand. Even if CMC comes back, you have to go with the hot hand. It's a car ball with Alex Smith and Kaepernick. You have to go with the hot hand. Kaepernick's been playing great. So the toss, Mason fumbles it. I think this was the second time he fumbled in the game. Mason. Luckily, they got that one. Oh man, look, this is another one too where I mean nobody's really on Jennings here. Who's that guy up on top? Is that Kittle? I think if he could have gotten he could have given it to Kittle there. There you go, Debo Samuel. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else that was open here. See, it's 3rd and 18. I think this was probably just a hey, let's just get some yards and punt it type of a play. Because I mean, look at all the routes here. All the routes are nowhere near the first down marker, except for this one right here. Who's it? Ayuk? Yeah. I mean, all right. I want to see where we're at right now. All right. So they got a field goal. The Patriots did. Let's go to this drive where it ends pretty badly for the Niners. Oh, this is a great throw. Great catch by Jennings. And I think if Jennings hadn't been tripped up, that could have been a touchdown. Great play. I don't know why I completely forgot about Debo Samuel getting handoffs. For some reason, I didn't think he did. Man, I was way off on that. It's a good throw. Good catch by Kittle. I think I think again with this one, he did go for a little more to say, but I mean, he could have went right here. Who's it, Ayuk? Man, it seems like Ayuk is open quite a lot, or at least somewhat open. I wanted to see what was going on here because if I remember correctly, he did say during the press conference at the end of the game, he was asked about this interception. He said, "I was just being greedy here." I think he was trying a little too much. I think he could have went with Kittle here. I think he also could have went wide again. The check down's wide open on your right side, Brock. Just give it to Mason. If Mason had gotten the check down and caught it, 10 yards at least, which would have been enough. Well, not enough for first down, but that would have been a good chunk of yards right there. And I mean 10 yards from where he caught it, like the 30, but the first down mark is the 15. So, but I mean, still, that would have been great. Said he tries a little too much and he pays for it. For the next game, look to see if Brock Purdy will actually start throwing to the checkdowns more often. Because this is one of the instances where he should have went for the check down. Why would you go for Ayuk when Ayuk he is covered by his guy, but then his other guy goes in and now he's double covered. So you're throwing in a double coverage here. Couldn't went with Jennings here too, although there was his other defender here that could have gotten it. But if you had thrown it over here, I think Jennings may have gotten that. But if you want just a safe chunk of yards, give it to Mason. That was one of the handful of bad plays from Brock Purdy right there. So this one ends on a turnover on downs. I actually want to see that. Let me see. Okay, so then we get this is the this was the contested maybe he caught it, maybe he didn't possible thing. See, one of the things now is that they are doing a four-man front here, but they have three on one side and one on the other. And then this guy was acting like he was going to blitz, but he dropped back in the coverage, which does help. But I don't know. I would just like to see a little more innovation or creativity, I guess, on defense. I just don't want it to be the same four-man front. Here we go. We're rushing four. I think right here, I think if Mason had just went forward, actually, that's not. I think he did it okay. That lane was closing in. I don't know if he had a fast enough speed to get through that hole there, but yeah, QB sneak. Damn. They're an 11. Or passing for some reason. And yeah, that's not going to do it. That's not going to go anywhere. See, again, I think Trent Williams, he gets beat here. He goes for one guy and then he just doesn't even. I mean, is there anyone else there? So Aaron Banks goes for the guy on the right. The center goes for the tackle. And then what in the hell is Aaron Banks doing? Why did he just leave? Where is he going? Where is Aaron Banks going? Why didn't you stay? What? What? Just watch. Watch this. Aaron Banks. He just leaves his guy, and then where are you going? There's nobody there. Who are you trying to block? Are you trying to block air? There's nobody there. Come on. And Kittle was open too. Look at that. Kittle's right there. He's open. Is that Kittle? Yeah, Kittle's open. But no, freaking Aaron Banks has had to go wherever he's going. Wait, are you gonna get? Are you trying to get the ball too? Is that what you're trying? I mean, come on. And let's look at Debo here on the bottom of the screen here. He's just standing there. I mean, are you the one that's getting the ball? Like he's just standing there. So yeah, Aaron Banks. I don't know what this. I need to share this one. I think I want to share this. What is Aaron Banks doing here? Can someone tell me what is Aaron Banks? What is his intention here? Am I stupid? Do I not know how to play? I mean, I don't know how to play offensive line, but am I dumb? Do I not know the basic understanding of offensive line play? What is he doing here? He just gets his he he hits him on the shoulder a little bit, and then he goes forward. What are you going forward for? There's nobody even there. Like, what did you think? Oh, Trent Williams got him too. Yeah, I think Trent's gonna get both of those guys at the same time. What? I'm blaming this on him. I'm blaming this on Aaron Banks just didn't get his assignment right or something. Like, where's he going? Why is he going forward? I mean, seriously? What? Okay, let's just watch this from the beginning and then just be like, why? Yeah, just where are you going? Yo, what are you doing? Come on. Come on, man. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Anyway, yeah, this the last drive, the last couple of drives here. We pretty much got the gist of it. But I mean, that last one, I mean, come on, Aaron Banks just what is he doing on that last play? I'm gonna share this on Twitter. If anyone sees this, can someone be like, "Oh yeah, Aaron Banks was doing this and that, and you just don't understand what you're talking about. This is what happened." I'll be, I'll love to be corrected. I just don't know what he was doing there. I don't know. I'm gonna blame him on the reason why Brock Purdy throw it because some guy was in his face because he just missed. He was going forward for whatever. He went like this and then went forward. I hope Chris Forster and the coaches, I hope they talked to him about, hey, what were you doing on this play? What was your thought process here? All right. Well, that's the first all 22 film analysis that I've done. I hope I did okay. I tried not to do every single play. I did try to skip around a little bit, but I went a little longer than I was planning on, but I guess got a little into it. So yeah, we'll see if we'll do this again next week. Um, but yeah, I will be back for the preview of their next game against the Arizona Cardinals. And hopefully they win them. I mean, they need to win that one. I mean, they have one loss in their division. I believe they're 0-2 now against NFC teams. 2-0 against AFC teams. Congratulations, Niners. You can beat some AFC teams. That's awesome. Good stuff. So overall thoughts on that? I will say Brock Purdy needs to get the checkdowns. Don't be afraid to get the checkdowns, Brock. I know you want to throw it down the field, but don't be Mason's right there, wide open. Nobody around him for 5-10 yards. There's nobody around him. Just throw it to him. I know he's on your right. I actually want to throw it to the double covered Brandon Ayuk because I'm a little greedy. Not a good play. And then Aaron Banks. I mean, that was just one play. I'm singling out one play, but I mean, my goodness, that was just what? Like, anyway, I'll see you here for preview of the 49ers and Cardinals game. Thank you.